What's up, guys? I've been trying to do this video for years and I finally got them all lined out halfway. Anyways, it's kind of stormy today. We just flew in from Nicaragua last night, so I thought I'd hit you up with the video. This video is going to be on 72-inch mowers, and I just want to start this thing out by saying that I never once even considered a 72-inch mower in my mowing business because everybody told me they were too big. They don't cut right. The yards don't look good. So I want to really teach y'all, if you have never considered a 72-inch mower, if your properties are over 2 acres, you really need to consider a 72. So just to give you an idea, one of my customers bought a 72, and I asked him, I said, Russell, why in the world did you buy this giant 72-inch bad boy diesel mower? And he said, man, I can't do without it, you know. So I went out and mowed with him that day. He mowed on his little Lightning 52. I mowed on the Cat Diesel. And, man, I was smoking these yards. And these were high-end, luxury, million-dollar properties, and they looked like golf courses after I got done. I came back, I ordered me one, and I bought me a 72-inch Cat Diesel bad boy mower, 35 horsepower, and I started knocking out yards, man. And I also started selling 72s and started pushing them. I didn't even have one stocked. I just special order a 72. So you see, I've got a 72 in every brand that I have out here. Now, I don't have in a World Line. It doesn't make any sense. And I don't have one. They took the Mohawk, so I don't have the Mohawk to show you. But I've literally got everything else to show you. So I want to start this out by just please consider this mower. In every brand and every deck that I have cut with, there is no other deck in any brand that handles the grass as good as a 72-inch deck. So I want y'all to really remember this. No other mower in their lineup handled the grass better than the 72. The 72 just had way more velocity, you know, so it just pushed the grass out better. It had better suction, it had better cut. Now on the dents and in ditches, of course, you have some little swirly marks at the top of the hill. You'll learn how to float your deck, where I just push the deck when it goes over the top of the hill. Also, when there's a hill line, like I always lift the deck up. Also, when I spin around, I take the time out to lift the deck just a hair before I do my turns, so I don't have that little dent, especially my machine that has suspension on it. Like if I'm on a bad boy Rogue or Rebel, Rogue or Renegade. And in my case, I was mowing on the 35 horse Cat Diesel, so it really did use those shock suspensions. So I want to start this out, and I'm going to go to the cheapest possible. Now, this is out of all the brands. Bad Boy has the cheapest 72-inch deck in the market, and that's why I don't carry the Worldline 72. It just doesn't compare to this machine. So this is the Bad Boy Rebel. This has 4,400 transmissions. This has a 3-gauge deck, no flats on the front, has a striping kit on the back. Reaper tires, which some people don't like online. I love these tires. Has your $1,200 suspension seat, dual gas tanks. This has the new Evo 31 horsepower Kawasaki. We've had really good luck out of this motor. It looks like it's lower CC, but it's just as much torque, right? So this machine is $10,349. All my prices are going to be cash price. If you don't finance it, it usually costs a little bit more, right? So $10,349, you can get a Rebel 72-inch mower. And Bad Boy, you can get a 61 or 54. It's just a hair less. There's not much more to get the 72-inch deck. Please consider this mower. The deck's heavier duty than everybody else. It has a step, like a metal step. Floorboard lifts up. You can access everything. Bad Boy is a really good design. It is, I always dog the cut. But they have redesigned this deck, did slant nose, did a wide opening. This cut is amazing. It is not subpar to any machine on the cut at all. All right, now I'll go the next step up, which is going to be, what else? So the next step up, I'm just going to go up in price, right? So we're going to go to the Rebel X. They designed this for a hardcore commercial guy, basically the same mower. They added 5,400 transmissions. You got the twills, everything that I mentioned before. You can get an EFI 38.5 horse Kawasaki or a 40 horse Vanguard on this machine. Literally no other difference besides that. This machine comes in at where are we at? $11,879 for this machine with the Kawasaki motor. That is an incredible buy for a hardcore commercial guy, right? Your next step up in this lineup is going to be your Bad Boy Rogue, which I didn't even bring it out, but the Bad Boy Rogue is going to be a 72-inch deck. This goes to your full suspension systems, your separated Parker pump wheel motors. This thing rides like a dream. Other than that, that's really the only difference. The Rogue is going to put you at $12,599, and then your next step up is going to be your Renegade Bad Boy, which is a horizontal shaft engine. You got bigger Parker pump wheel motors and just a little bit bigger setup, and that machine is $13,399 in the 72-inch deck. All right, now let's go out back in the open here, and we're going to go to the next step down the list. Now, the only reason I'm walking to this mower is because Scag has given me a deal on these. This machine is $13,500 without the suspension seat with the regular Cheetah seat, or it's $13,900 with the Cheetah seat. I mean, with the $1,200 suspension seat. This is blacked out. This is our Kohler 38.5 horse fuel injected. They did give me a discount on these. These are $13,999. These are the next step in the list. It would be hard for me not to consider this for just a hair over a Rogue or a Renegade. Now, normally, and this has 5,400 transmissions, 38.5 horse Kohler fuel injection. This has a full suspension platform, adjustable, and that suspension seat is a dream. It comes with LED lights. So your blades, if you don't know about Scag, you loosen the nut here, and your blade falls off from the bottom, so you access a blade from the top. It is a very neat setup. They're a very reliable machine for us. It rides decent, cuts amazing. If you don't know about Scag, they've got one of the best cuts in the industry. So let me show you normally what you'd be paying. So I'm just going to go to another Scag Cheetah. This is the same mower, Cheetah 2, 25 model. This got a 40 horse Vanguard on it, rear discharge deck. This mower here, cash price is $17,389, 69, 89. I can't even read my own writing. But just to go to show you, they have a special on that. So that is really helping them on the price. That's normally what you pay for a Scag Cheetah, is around that price range right now. All right, so let's go to the next one on the list. And we're going to go to the Scag Turf Tiger. And again, the only reason this is this cheap is Scag is giving me 38.5 horse horizontal shaft Kohler. This got Parker pump wheel motors. This has got a direct drive shaft to the deck. This is a torque monster. This thing is a beast of a mower, right? So this mower here is on sale for $14,999, and again, only because it's this is a over $18,000 machine normally. So that's the only reason why this is on sale. I have plenty of these right now. If you want one, $14,999. Again, it is hard not to consider this with this horizontal shaft engine, Scag's known reliability. All right, so let's step up to your next cheapest option would be and I say cheap, man, these mowers are getting but you get a 72-inch mower, you're gonna spend some money. All right, so this actually comes out just about the same price as the Scag. We're running Grasshoppers at 15% off retail, so your retail is $17,490. Your 15% off price is $14,867. So this mower, we added the Grammer seat, we added the foldable roll bar. See, with Grasshopper, you build your options. We added the bar lug tires, which are amazing. We added the Trim Master roller, which gives you a regular wheel that you can actually grease. Grasshopper has now they fight here who cuts best. Some people say Grasshopper, some people say Scag. I've actually had people trade in Grasshopper because the Scag cut better. I've had people trade in Skags because they said the Grasshopper cuts better. Horizontal shaft, this is a 35 horse Vanguard. This got massive pump wheel motor separated. This is a beast of a machine for $14,867. Also with Grasshopper this year, this is my most reliable machine. And I'm putting my money where my mouth is. If you buy Grasshopper this year for $25, I'll put your name in the pot for a free commercial 226 mower, which is worth around $10,500, that we're just giving away for free to anybody that bought a Grasshopper this year. So that's going to be a big thing, right? So your next step up is going to be, what is going to be your Hustler Super Z. So this is the machine of our city of Paris. They probably bought 30, 40 of them over the years. They just bought a new one. It's here, ready to go. I gotta call them, tell them it's in. But this is the preferred mower for a lot of the solar farms. Are running this 72 and the 104s. But this machine in this application is the hyperdrive, right? So this is $18,899 in the hyperdrive. Now you can buy the same machine with regular transmissions. Now I will tell you, hyperdrive is the best transmission on a lawnmower, period. But if you want to save a little money, you can buy non-hyperdrive in this same application for $16,699. Now this customer did buy this weed eater rack. It was 120 bucks. He did buy this top. I want to say it was 400 bucks or something from Perry's. But yeah, other than that, this is an $18,899 machine. It does not come with no flats. You'll still need to buy those. I like to upgrade the tires. Some people are getting the Reaper tires. Some people are getting the bar tread tires. Sorry. But this is a very almost indestructible machine for these guys. They beat the crap out of these every day. So I'm just kind of, now I've got a lot more, I've got a lot other machines that have 72-inch decks on them. You can buy this in a X1. I really don't recommend it, but I would just get the Super Z for just a hair more. You can get a ton of Grasshoppers. The 337 is a popular version. It's a little cheaper than that, and it's got the vertical shaft engine. It's a little cooler looking than that mower. You've got a ton of these. You know, you can buy diesels and stuff with Grasshopper too. This mower here is the cream of the crop, Mac Daddy. This is a front mount Grasshopper, 72-inch deck. If I built this, I would do twills on the front, which are possible twills on the back. And this is a cool machine, all twilled out. I would do the Trim Master roller. This thing's got a 40-horse Vanguard on it. This is the 940 model. It's got the Grammer MSG 65 seat. What was it, Steven? Oh, perfect. So we're going to install twills on this. This is this got a power fold deck, right? So LED lights are already standard with this big machine. This mower, don't pass out, is with 15% off, it's $25,000 retail. We got it $21,314, and again, you get a chance to get that free mower. You're gonna add about 800 bucks to it to get the twills. So price this right at $22,000, all twilled out like I originally envisioned on this thing. So if you get this mower, this deck floats over the yard much better than all the other decks. You can swing over the water, swing over your bushes. You can't be as productive on this mower as you can the mid-mount version. You can also get the 900D, which is the diesel. We got a 932, which is your Kubota 3-cylinder liquid cooled. They are all more money. You can also get the 700s, like a 735 72, get a little bit cheaper than it. Actually, quite a bit cheaper than this one. This 900 is bomb. Horizontal shaft. But yeah, so I really just wanted to, man, this is a fun deal for me. I had 2 acres, and once I found out what I did, I mowed my 2 acres with a 72-inch rear discharge Grasshopper. I didn't get any mid-mount, of course. Now, I didn't get any grass in my pool, any leaves on me. I could go out to eat dinner. You know, after mowing the yard, I didn't smell like grass. It was great, you know. So if I had a, fancy guest coming in or something, I'd had a little 52-inch lightning I'd knock the yard out with. But really, I just wanted to go over this market. Do not let anybody scare you out of the 72-inch deck. Please demo one and find out for yourself. This is a demo that's going out, I think, today or tomorrow. If it dries up, they're going to actually get to use this machine and see what the rear discharge cut's like. I will be honest with you, Grasshopper has the best rear discharge in the mid-mount. They have 4 blades. The 4th blade turns backwards above the other blades and really chops up the clippings. And they actually turn their decks down for the rear discharge. I don't think anybody else has figured this out, so they still have their RPMs at 3,600. The blade spinning at 18,000, even though they're rear discharging. They've got 1 blade that turns backwards on this mower, so it's just 3 blades though. So that helps a little bit. But you still, in the rear discharge, you still get that kind of slightly brush hog look, especially if it's wet and really tall. But yeah, just wanted to go over the mowers with you guys and really introduce you to the 72-inch market, because if you don't have one, you're missing out. You can mow so much, you can cover so much more ground. One guy was like, what if I can't get the 72-inch in between the trees? You roll around the tree, put that inside one tree, go around, put that inside the other one. You're actually trimming out better than if you just spun around the tree. It's a great application for big acreage. And I say big acreage over 2 acres. And I'm just going to take you back here with me while I'm talking. And I want to show you one more mower that a lot of people are terrified of. And man, it has changed the game for all my guys that have bought one. Now, the whole market is fixing to get introduced to this machine. I think Bad Boys is releasing this year. Grasshopper, Scag's coming out with theirs. Everybody's fixing to flood the market with these. You're going to see them pushed everywhere. But I've got 2 acres, and it's always grown up out there. I've got 2 mobile homes sitting on it. They're getting ready. And I favor this mower going out to the 2 acres. So this is your Hustler 104. Now, you talk about, this is the City Parish's mower right here. We got to call them, let them know it's here. You talk about covering some ground. This will mow 9.25 acres an hour. I think it'll mow a football field in 11 minutes, I think is their claim. But that is a conservative claim. So if it's pretty smooth, pretty wide open, and it's not real grown up, you'll get that 9.25 acre an hour consumption on this machine. So it rides like a Cadillac. It's got suspension forks on the front. It's got your upgraded seats. So new 104s this year have like a lot more juice underneath that seat. So man, this rides like a caddy. My 2 acres is horrible. What I do, I've got one company that's got a ton of these, and if I've got one here, I'll usually just grab one and I take it out and mow my 2 acres. I've asked him for permission a couple times, but I just wanted to visit with y'all. I wanted to let y'all know there are such thing as wide acre mowers that are affordable. You don't have to go out and buy a $60,000 Lace Tech. In fact, I've got a guy that mows Fort Worth. He mows a lot of lakes and stuff over there, big areas. So he bought some Lace Techs. He bought some of the big X Marks. He bought some of the big like golf course equipment. And man, just tearing them up right and left, especially the Lace Tech. And just constant maintenance. Well, he's got 72-inch Bad Boy Rebels out there. And so that's what he prefers is the 72-inch Rebel out there. I don't think he's got the 104 Hustler yet. But that Bad Boy Rebel can take a beating. They're $10,000 a piece, you know. So in that application, he prefers just a cheap 72-inch mower as opposed to I think one mower he paid $80-something thousand for, and it's constantly breaking. It's got so many moving parts on it. Yeah, I told you I was going to do a giveaway. We're almost 11,000 subscribers, so I'm going to give away some of these Kawasaki weed eaters. I've been talking to YouTube about how to do it. And I think y'all be watching. I'm going to do a video where y'all just comment, share the video. I'll put your name in the pot, and it's really on the comments that y'all do. So be paying attention. You've got to comment on this video. What I may do is split it up in a couple of my comparison videos and just give away like a weed eater per comparison video. Probably not going to do this one on 72, so that's pretty niche market. But I'll tell you what, on the next one, we're going to compare maybe like $7,000 to $9,000 machine, $7,000 to $8,000 machine, something like that. And let's give one away in that. My wife was like, what about shipping? I was like, we're going to pay for their shipping. Yeah, I love you guys watching, and trying to think of anything, to give you a little word. There's one thing I'm going through today that I thought was going to be settled and over with, and I woke up being disappointed today. But before the disappointment, I prayed, and I was like, God, whatever happens today, it's your will. And so I gave it over to God. So I can't really let myself drown today. I wouldn't even go out of the house today, if I wouldn't have prayed and gave it to God. So whatever you're facing, I pray give it to God. And I even told Brittany, I was laughing. I was like, he's really testing us, Sydney. But we were really waiting on some closure for over a year now. And it just didn't happen this today. It's pushed back. And even the lady's like, it's only been a year. Like, her words just scared me, as to how long this is going to be drawn out. But before we even heard this news, we gave it to God. So we trust him with it. And so I just encourage you, whatever thing you're going through, if you're, you're not seeing it progress, you're not seeing breakthrough, I encourage you, just hand that thing over to God and let him have it. And that way it's off your shoulders. You're not like, oh, what if is it going to happen tomorrow, next week? That lady couldn't even give me any kind of next year. Like, what kind of estimate can you give me?
But since I gave it to God, now it's in his hands, you know. And to some of you guys that don't believe in God, that might sound corny. But so whatever God is to you in your life, whatever you're going through, probably doesn't want you to go through that, or doesn't want you to worry or stress yourself out. Stress, literally, you lose years off your life stressing over something. And so I just encourage you to give that situation over to whatever God you follow, whatever is your thing. Give it to whatever entity that is. If it's got to be bigger than you, because if it's just you, life sucks, and there's no point to any of this. So there's got to be some kind of bigger entity. Just give that over to him, and just let him have it. And that way you don't have to worry about it. And that's really, God says, cast your cares on him. And also Jesus teaches how many years of life does it add to life to worry about something. He teaches it literally takes years off your life to worry about it. So he one of his commandments, Jesus' commandments, is not to worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of itself. You've got enough to worry about today. And so my situation is maybe even many, many tomorrows down the road. So I had to just give it to Jesus, let him have it, let him worry about it. And I cast my cares on him this morning. And now I'm not just a raging lunatic throwing stuff and cussing at everybody and driving my truck, spinning my tires out everywhere, because that's honestly what I'd be doing today. I'd be taking it into my own hands. And so I just want to encourage you, give that to him. If he's not your God, give it to whatever entity you're following. But there's no reason to hold on to stuff like that. No reason to act like that. Other people going through stuff, and they need some encouragement. They need to see love. They need to trust each other. That's why I like Jesus' message so much. He teaches us to love our neighbors as ourselves. So he teaches us to love one another. And how can you do that if you're ticked off over a stupid thing that didn't go your way today or this morning? So anyways, love you guys. Thank y'all for following. And please subscribe if you haven't yet. And please share some of our videos if you haven't. We're getting so much of you guys actually supporting us. So if you want a hat and t-shirt, just let me know. We can send it to you. We're going to get all that on our Shopify account, but we were having trouble getting that set up. It's so busy right now. Yeah, if you need anything from us, just holler at us. And we can ship your mower to anywhere in the United States right now using Freight Star, FR8 Star, as our shipping company. So thank you guys. Have a blessed day.